Hello everyone. So today I wanted to talk about how to increase your workplace value. What does it mean to increase your workplace value? So when you were hired on, your manager, your boss saw something in you that said that you would fit the requirements for this role. Your role may not have been a supervisor role or a training role or any of the sort, but as you continued to learn the tasks, as you continue to grow within your profession, your field, and become skillful in what you do, you have now shown proficiency in doing those tasks. And now, when you are teaching others, your managers, your boss, they see that, and they also see that you're capable of doing it the right way. When you're not scolded or told constantly what you need to do, but you're doing it and being proactive, they see that and they have the confidence in you to teach and train others on how to do such processes. So, how else can you increase your workplace value? Well, it's by being visible, by being noticed. It's not always about being the loudest, but sometimes, depending on your manager and depending on your boss' training style or wants and needs, you may need to be a vocal leader. You may need to be able to deal with confrontation. So if you're in a environment where you're customer facing, whether that's customer service, a server or an order taker, or a phone representative, anything that deals with customers, where you would typically have to defer to your manager. There's a reason why you defer to your manager, is because you may not know what to do in these situations. However, these situations are always being handled and handled properly. Ask your manager, ask your boss, what situations would they like you to be able to take off their plate, right? Because there are some situations where you are supposed to go to your manager or your boss, even though you may know what to do. So go ahead and talk to them and ask them, hey, what is it that you expect me to be able to accomplish? What is it that you expect me to be able to handle? Take some of those burdens off of their plate, and then when they come back around, they'll recognize you for being able to do a little bit more than what everybody else is doing. What that also means is that they're going to increase the standard across the board, not only for you, but for other associates, because they expect them to be able to do these processes. There will come a point in time where the processes that you're doing, other associates are unable to handle, and therefore your value has increased exponentially. Pay raises will be in order, and as well as promotions will be in order to justify those bumps and raises as well, right? So there are people who may not have the title of a general manager, district manager, or even a CEO, but they make money just like a district manager, general manager, or a CEO, or a vice president. Why is that? One is because they put toward the effort, right? They were vocal, they were responsible, they were on time, and they had a presence or a character about them that showed that they would be great fit for this role. So I have an associate now who is very polite, very respectful, very responsive, and very hardworking. And, it was up to me to determine that this person is capable of doing much, much more. And it's really about how you articulate yourself, how you speak to others, how you communicate, and how calm you are. What is your presence? What is your physical presence when you're in a room with other people? These things can help to smooth over many situations and make your years and days, not only at work but in life, very much more peaceful and more pleasant, right? And it also begs the question: is this person someone that I want to be around? Is this person someone who makes me a little bit more happy to come to work, or at least doesn't dampen my day, right? Some people do not like their jobs, but they may like the people that they work with. And so, do I want to speak to them more often? Do I want to speak to them regularly? Do I want to come to them with my concerns or issues? Do I want them to take over these tasks, and will they be able to handle it in a respectful and appropriate manner? Will they complain, or will they go ahead and say, yes, I got this, and yes, I can do this, right? So all those things, when those come into question, it allows for me to say this person is definitely the right fit for the job. This person is someone that I would want to take on these jobs and tasks, and this person should be paid accordingly. Now, there's not every manager and boss who is going to just jump the gun and say, hey, I'm going to pay this person what they deserve to make, right? Everything is about profit and losses, and they will pay you what they can pay you unless you have a really, really good manager who is hoping to pay you as much as possible, right? Those are typically bigger corporations. However, do not let that deter you. You can seek other jobs, seek other environments, even if you do not plan on moving. You can then request a comparable amount based on what you were offered at another employer. And if you do have the value that you believe that you have, that employer should be willing to pay it, with the exception of if they're just simply not making enough money to pay that amount out to you, right? So, and then you'll know if they're actually trying, if they at least try to meet in the middle and try to get you a fair amount in terms of your hourly or salary rate. So when a lot of people ask me, hey, how do you increase your workplace value? Well, you increase it by doing all the things that is required of you and then going a little above and beyond. I'm not telling you to exert yourself and be exhausted at work, but what I'm telling you is to do just a little bit more in order to improve your workplace. Whether it be you have a data spreadsheet of customers and now you are attaching little notes to their names in order to identify little issues pertaining to those specific customers. And of course, I don't want to get too in depth about workplace stuff, but of course, data and privacy and all those things. Look at your company standards and values and see if it aligns with what you're doing in order to stay compliant with everything that you're doing. And then see how you can add value in this generation, us being a little younger and more inept with the internet age. You can put forth a little plan to do little things to change processes. This world is constantly evolving in terms of the internet age and constantly trying to identify key areas in which they can improve upon their business and their strategies, and they will take on different types of softwares, different types of computer programming in order to improve their service even in the slightest, right? And so as they continue to do that, you may be dealing with 10 customers a day, 100 customers a day, 1,000 customers a day, 1,000,000 customers a day, and all that data. In order to improve those processes, you may be impacting multiple lives and bringing in multiple dollars as well. So if you're on that side of things, you can very well be on your way to earning a large increase in pay, especially when you show that you're valuable and constantly improving processes within the workplace. And that's same thing goes for the restaurant industry. It may not be internet software, but it may be advertising, it may be recruiting, all those referral bonuses that you're getting. How can I get more of those things to increase my income and increase my workplace value, right? The more people who know you, respect you, love you at work, the more workplace value you have in that regard. How do you carry yourself when you come into work? Are you smiling? Are you happy? Are you putting your best foot forward? Are you showing others that, hey, today is a good day? You know, when they come in and they're a little down, hey, today is a good day. You know, there are things that's happening in people's lives, and you'll pick up on those little things, and then you'll know whether or not they want to be spoken to or not. But how you go about your day determines a lot about how your day will end, right? So if you're smiling, if you're happy, if you're speaking to others, and if you're putting your best foot forward, you'll see that a lot of people will return and reciprocate that same energy towards you. Oh, I didn't know today was a good day, but now today is a good day. Is because you've put that energy forward into the world, and now you're receiving that energy back. And so that's all I have for you today on improving your workplace value. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me, what are you doing personally to increase your workplace value? How long have you been with your company or job? And tell me what you want to hear next. Thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.